something going against a tough pitcher today in round 41. Bo Bichette is hitting.
Last 4 decisions, including that last time out against the.
Today's lineup collectively is at 179
times, and then come in if he feels like you're leaning out over the plate. Kiermaier and Brandon Lau will join him in the outfield.
He's in 17 straight games.
Pitch a little bit longer.
There's that cutter, jams him as Walls the. Good take. George Springer to the plate.
Like yesterday's game, Shane McClanahan took him.
Hit ball to left field, but Arozarena third. Springer hit it hard, but the left fielder has hits in 16 of his last 20 games. He took
it open if Teo wants it. Guy was off the bag. He's trying to go to the outside part.
The hill when we come back to face the top of the order. And Choi and G-Man Choi over his last 9. Drive to right, and that one's going to go. First pitch home run by Brandon Lau, his 19th of the season. He's been pitched upstairs. He was looking for a high fastball. That first pitch from Ross Stripling. Stripling has done a terrific job. 1-2 to Diaz. Gets him.
He has really picked it over there this year, up the middle.
A productive game last night. A couple of walks. Play down the left side, long run for Bo.
You can't give up on that. They're in the shift, so he's
through a little bit of a tough stretch. He did not play in the game last. What a good changeup. 1-0 lead. Picked off by the catcher, Mike Zunino. Bay with a home run from Brandon Lau has a 1-0 lead. The Rays dugout, G-Man Choi.
They let that one go with the pickoff over at first.
To get a real good read on that consistent release point. There's a little change
up like we have seen him in the past first.
Lourdes Gurriel Jr. in Virginia. Pitch on the ground. Should be a routine. Should be productive as they had been before they signed that flight. That has the coaching staff, the manager, and the Rays All-Star.
Yeah, they will all be together to hand you know, I've got grandkids, and that's a lot of purpose and a lot of confidence as he went for the strikeout.
Okay, right.
And if you get guys on, the strikeout is such a.
The Rays have always done. They have out. Breaking ball hit on the ground. Laddie has it. Lead things off when we come back. 1-0.
When he gets to the plate, has a lot to do with that. And defensively for Toronto.
It's ball to right. Hit deep, and that's off the fence. And Espinal will get
the outfield and has played the outfield. But this is what I mean.
Making his first start of the season. It's his 16th career stop.
If there's a ground ball where the third baseman has to go to his left, he can advance.
Yeah.
Change up, down.
That's where Marcus was
go at Coors Field.
Deep to left field, and this ball's gonna go. A 2-run shot for Marcus Semien. His 22nd of the season, and just selectively against the lefty, and now they have
pitch already. It's only a third inning.
There's a line drive. Arozarena. Bobish.
When it's on the edges, it's pretty good. All in there. Then you can go outside. But he hasn't been.
Center, Kiermaier coming in, waiting. I've seen him against the Jays in the past. Swing and a miss. Marcus Semien gets the Blue Jays. Pitched consistently well since he's how talented as you are. If you have doubts in your mind. Mike Zunino put a charge and a homer for Tampa Bay, and just like that.
All-star numbers. 19th to the ball game was a fastball out over the middle.
Run last night out in Seattle, in the ballpark in Seattle. They're in Seattle at 407. Past Espinal into left. Through the defense into left.
Double because of his speed and the way he played.
One of the season. Deep, and this one's going to go and caught a little bit too much of the plate.
An elevated slider, and he right where he wants it, and that line.
It's the 4th career, just 3 righties in their lineup, so K is the infield. Everybody converging near the mound.
The first one, the other one, Steven Matz, will be popped up down the left field line by Meadows.
It's a high fly ball. You stand here, but players have. And the Rosarena. Ball that's on the infield. Espinal, the third baseman. Brandon Lau, his second of the day in Tampa Bay. They just never give up against the Blue Jays. They have this season over the Jays. As an opposite field base goes the other way with that pitch on the outs. Back and forth on velocity. In
an area against Yarbrough, and it comes there.
Ground ball. This should be for Grichuk. That is the 13th double. Same for the Seattle Mariners. Here's the try. That'll get down for a hit. Might split the out up the alley for a 2-out double.
What you were talking about. Single to start.
He's done a nice job filling in. You can see his average up. Change. Join the Blue Jays team page and visit the fastball strike. G-man short. Ball four.
Out at bats and starting rallies.
Switch hitting shortstop Taylor Walls. He struck. Walls bunts it up third baseline. Espinal has a bunt. So he moves Choi into scoring base side of the infield. And 0-1.
400.
Changeup missed, and that'll probably do it for Ron. Did him in today. Brandon Lau
moved this season. Long man out of the bullpen. He's pitching with a lot of confidence, and he is on this road trip.
In the air, deep to left field. Gurriel has to lead. Time up as Ryan Yarbrough starts
trying to get his starter through 5 innings.
Well on.
And also when he had 27 home runs. So
it's this one deep. Time up. That extends his on-base streak to 8 milestones with some of the greats in baseball. Fouls that one off. And watch this slider right off the end of the bat. It's up and playable. Brandon 4-2 Tampa Bay. 19-20 for the season.
Now has 19. That last home run gives him 20. As Kay walks him on since then, that shows you how well he's been throwing the ball. So
Lau's at first base. He's not running, and
yeah, it seems like with the fastball.
Fastball, fly ball to left field, and Richards. That one right past Danny Jansen. That was.
Boy, that is unfortunate. He's full play set up. Now they got to come in.
Shoot. Another good changeup. He turns that change. The wild pitch that got away from borderline. That's fine. The two bigs popped up in left field. Gurriel lead as we head to the 6th. You got to move over. I got to have a clear path back to of the season with the Giants and the Rays.
Third time through the lineup, you've got these big. There's a lot of sliders, and he throws the first pitch slider to Guerrero.
He really slammed the door, allowing the Blue Jays just one hit over. Comes with a slide.
Yeah, he throws that one just a little.
There's that slider in there for a called strike. Threw it a little bit soft. Took a breaking ball for ball.
0-2. He was down.
So it'll be behind shortstop. That's Taylor Wall holding on to a 4-2 lead. Walls is 0 for 1 with a
fastball and an excellent changeup.
Boy,
framed up nicely for Danny Jansen. Runs crossing the plate. 4 guys left on base over the last 2 innings.
Zunino has homered in 1.
Got to put away Zunino here.
Boy, what a pitch. Robinson as they trail 4-2.
I think there's a really good chance that
Tampa Bay,
by reshuffling the deck, if you will, during the All-Star break. He has thrown a lot of them.
First pitch fastball. Santiago Marcus Simeon 2-run home run in the third. Ball and hits it deep to right field. Brandon with a strikeout, so he's coming off the bench to try to.
That slider, send those lefties up there against.
Oh, he hammers that slider. That's a fair ball. It comes off the bench and collects the double.
Make things a little bit easier. Slider.
Out a hit in 3 innings of work. He is walking.
For the Rays, third different.
3-2 pitch. Fastball, still 4-2 Tampa Bay. First time in the home run derby. Should be a lot of fun. Oh, what a nice play.
Lay back on that ball. He's going to beat it out.
Lau has homered twice and walked. Has perfect. The winner.
Hayes has been pitching much better because he's been a great.
Out and popped out. Have a lot of swing and miss in their approach, but it has worked. That's back up the middle. Says the Blue Jays trail by 2. So far, they have extended their bullpen scoreless.
A strikeout in that game. Just threw 12 pitches to get through that inning.
1.
Being throwing a little bit of a cutter also. That time it's a
center and run average. 1 now to Springer. Drive into center, but that's going to be a playable ball for 4-2 lead. Excuse me, he's thrown 11 strikes out of his 13. And a fly ball out. 3 liner into right. That's going to get down. Gets his first hit. Game with a runner at first base and nobody out. Another tough stretch. He is 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts. And Reese McGuire says Romano has had problems holding.
He needs to work, and he was going to get in this game.
There's a little looper in center. That's going to. Now he's coming home, and the Blue Jays don't make it. First did a heck of a job. The third base coach picked up on it. There goes the runner. Pitch outside
for McGuire to throw on and
G-Man Choi. 2-2 pitch. Fastball 90. Taylor Walls, the shortstop, will step in. Throw him a breaking ball on
bases, and that is what that is.
Slider on the ground. Nice.
Same baseball.
Up to 16 pitches so far. First and second, 2 outs. Oscar Hernandez will start things off 5-2 so it is indeed a save situation. Good slider. He threw a lot of them. That's pulled on the ground. Big hop for the short. Brando Gridge. He gets jammed to air. His first air. That was clearly an error. I mean, there's no getting around it. 3-2 pitch. Outside. Santiago Espinal will bat here again. Ground ball. Diaz ends up at third. Hitter in the 7th and had a 2-out. Lose the hit, but that's the appropriate call.
8 innings for the Tampa Bay Rays.